Hello, everybody, and welcome back. For those who probably didn't watch the first stream, hello and good evening or good afternoon, wherever you all are at. Najumu here, and welcome to a nice little just chatting stream. We haven't had one of these just chatting streams for quite a while. I was considering on having them like kind of monthly, to say the least, but you know, sometimes there's a lot of games. There's a lot of games that are pretty interesting and they take up too much of my time, so we have to go with that. But yeah, basically, this is the end of 2024 edition. So just like last year, I just basically look back at how the year was and see what we can do for the next upcoming year. Yeah. Also, looking at the chat, hey Momo, hello, welcome. Rayquaza, welcome back, and Gira Papa's here too. How you doing, Gira Papa? It's a little bit late for you, isn't it? It's actually kind of a little bit late for you, but yeah, regardless, what can I say? 2024. Let me actually try to split this to several sections, right? Let me split this to several sections. Let's start with, for example, the stream, and then maybe like personal life things, or maybe then eventually media related things. Yeah? We could probably do that. Gira normal sleeping hours is not changing in 2025. Okay, still working on comms. God damn it, Gira Pop. Well, I mean, it is very important, so you gotta do your best. I know you're gonna do amazing on all of them. 2024 certainly had its ups and downs, huh? Yeah. It did quite have some very like devastating news, and there are some good things that came out of it. But personally, when it comes to streaming, I do feel like 2024 is when I'm slowly but surely getting used to this. So here's the thing though, there is still the scuff. There is still the moments where I'm trying to basically articulate the best words to express any current train of thought that I have in my mind. But you know, we're slowly but surely managing this this number of hurdles. I say it's basically personal hurdles, to say the least. But yeah, I feel like this year, stream wise, I did cover quite a lot when it comes to, at the very least, games, right? 2025 Hollow Stars, no. Even after having 1 year under my belt, I still don't feel like I am strong enough in order to take the next step and audition for Corpo. No, I can't say that. Not yet. I still need to work on so many things before I actually take that step. So, yeah, it will take quite a while. It will take quite a while. And who knows? Who knows? Is this same here? I'm just a dude. Yeah, I'm honestly the same here as well. I just feel like, you know, I'm doing this because I like streaming. I like working on content about things that I like a lot, like, you know, fighting games or story-based narrative games, or, you know, talking about certain specific things like in Insight. Yeah, Insight was I felt like it was very fun. It was very fun to actually talk about things that may or may not be very well known or very common when it comes to most people, right? And with next year, with the second season, I hope to continue with that and maybe go even like deeper, right? And go even deeper. Go maybe potentially even more obscure. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I might mix it with like popular and obscure things to have a nice little balance. Because I do have a lot to talk about. Inside also helped me to find out stuff as well. Yeah, I mean, that's the goal. That is the goal. It's just basically talking about a specific thing that I want to share with people, and hopefully they will find it interesting as well. Yes. And like I said, I need to also like learn more things that I am not familiar with. That is also the purpose of the series, and which is why I started with, again, Vocaloids. Yeah, Vocaloids is something I still need to learn. Learn, which is why it will also be the starter for season 2. Potentially, it may start. I'm not gonna put in specific dates, but maybe February. I'm not sure. Maybe February. We'll see. We'll see though. We shall see though. But it will very likely happen next year. Yeah. But what else? This year was also the year I promised myself that I need to like not just go for solo streams, right? I need to actually play games with people. I need to actually interact more with people. So starting with a circle of friends is probably the best idea I felt. It's probably one of the best ideas I went for, because instead of like immediately hopping into like other creators who probably don't know you very well, it's probably best to actually start with people who do know you, right? Some people actually, well, here's the interesting thing though. With the Lethal Company collab that started, you know, the Lethal Warning Warriors, I basically only knew Akane for a little bit, and I knew Val, who we kind of miss. We miss you, Val. And Kirby, I barely knew him at the beginning, but I guess with time you basically get to know people and they become like close, right? That's how things work here. Oh, hey, Kato. Hello. Happy New Year to you too. Oh, yeah, I think, yeah, it's already 2 hours in 2025 and ID. Hello. Yeah, we're just chilling. We're just having a little chat to close out the year. Yeah, it's almost like I think an hour and 15 minutes. Around an hour and no, not an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, I can't math. I'm sorry. An hour and 45 minutes, around that time. Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to reminisce how 2024 went. Oh, hey, Kirby, welcome. Hello, hello. Welcome. 3 hours and 48 minutes is New Year here. Ah, of course, because, yeah, there's quite a few hours difference. It's a bigger difference because of the daylight savings time, fortunately. But, yeah. Yeah, 2024, personally, I felt like I would say it's a big step socially. It is a big step socially because while I did mention like it's fun to like hang out with a circle of friends, I did manage to learn about more indie folks, right? More indie people who may or may not be potential like collab partners or friends. Doesn't have to be like collabs on stream, like even like playing off stream would be perfectly fine. And yeah, there are so many people out there. There's so many VTubers out there. Damn, we can like probably build like an entire nation, maybe even an entire continent of VTubers, be it indie or corpo. But yeah, that's something I'll probably try to learn a bit more. Yeah, and Bombi, for example. Bombi was actually the first person I collabed with. And it also kind of helped that I was familiar with Bombi because we hang out in the same community, right? So, like I said, it's easier to start things off with people who are familiar with in a community. And then slowly but surely start from there. It'll basically also help with like communication, and it will help with like how to organize things, how to set up things, when to actually contact people, when to actually plan things. These are all very like new things to me. And I've got to experience it this year, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I honestly did. Funnily enough, I met you guys because of Fal. Yeah, I think he like the like I mentioned before during the 1 year anniversary. I think meeting up with him by complete coincidence several times during that Lethal Company session with Ollie. Yeah, I kind of thought, okay, we need to continue this. This series of coincidences. If I'm going to play Lethal Company, we need to continue this series of coincidences. And, well, the rest was history. You guys already know that. And yeah, it's been great. It's been great. It's been fantastic, I would say. It's been fantastic. I miss those days. Well, maybe we could try to arrange something. I don't know. We need to probably schedule something. Well, let's see. Well, on Saturday, there doesn't seem to be any plans. Maybe we can try this upcoming weekend or the next weekend. Yeah, we can do that. I'd be down for that. Sure. Maybe like on next Saturday or the Saturday after. If we manage to get everyone going, well, yeah, we can do that. Did I heat company? Why are you heating the company? I returned to work on the 6th, so I should be free by then. Excellent. Yeah, let's try to arrange something this coming Saturday then. We shall hit quota. Sure, we can hit quota, but shouldn't we actually do more silly stuff, right? We can do more silly stuff. Yeah, we can do more silly stuff. Like experiencing modded Lethal Company is certainly something else. I will say this. Like some incredibly funny moments came out of modded Lethal Company. And actually, while we're here, I think that's something that other people used to do. But let me just get the channel open here. Hold on. Let's actually look back at... Oh, no, not YouTube Studio. Not YouTube Studio. Let's actually look back at the streams that actually happened this year. Because last year we couldn't do that because I basically debuted on November, so it was only 1 month. So let me see if I can set this up. Hold on, guys. Let me pop this out. Let me see. Let me try to go back months. Let me try to open a window here. Okay, and right. So here, where is it? Where is it? Is it not showing? What is the window capture? Oh, is it full screen? I guess it's full screen. Hold on. Oh, well, that's me. That's me. Let me see. Can I actually show this right now? Oh, there you go. Let me make this a little bit smaller. Yeah. Let me scoot myself to the let me scoot myself to the left here. Oh. Let me move myself here. There we go. And where's the mic? Let me move the mic over here. There we go. All right, let me make this a little bit bigger. Yeah. All right, let's actually scroll back and see how we managed. I taught him how to mouse and keyboard. Wait, you guys used to play with controllers? Yeah, I used to play with controllers. Here's the reason, because my mic setup was not very good, to say the least. Hey, Tunyan, hello, welcome. I played with pad, not because I want to play with pad. It's because my microphone setup did not allow me to play with keyboard proper. I did eventually fix that, thankfully. You had one of those tripod stands? No, it was just set up that it was close to me. On the keyboard correctly. But I did manage to fix that, though. I did manage to fortunately fix that. Okay, so let's actually look back at how the streams went this year. And I'm noticing here there are quite a bit here. I think we can start with... Where is it? Yeah, we actually started Insight from last year, I believe. Yeah, we actually started Insight from last year as well. But yeah, so this is where it starts. This is where 2024 started. And yeah, Perfect Tides. Perfect Tides was pretty nice, especially when it comes as a coming of age story. Did quite enjoy that. This is your height. This is your height. Are you sure you're not mixing yourself up, Rose? Are you sure you're not confusing yourself by giving me the okay hand, my friend? I'm pretty sure you're confusing myself with yourself, little man. Also, welcome to the stream. So true. I also play World of Warcraft on controller when I want to chill. Oh, can you actually play World of Warcraft on controller and it works well? For my resolution in 2025, I want to start streaming. I want to collab properly. Think Sai Sensei can teach me. I'd be down. I'm not even a professional at this, but I'd be down so we can have one-on-one collabs. Sure. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'd be down for that. I'd be down for that. Sure. Just we can figure out a game or figure out something that we can do together. Sure. Yeah, hell, even a just chatting stream in the future, we can probably do that. You can keybind 40 buttons on it. 40? Ooh. That's a little too overwhelming, to say the least. That's a little too overwhelming. But yeah, Perfect Tides was pretty nice. It had this very funny glitch where the main character, God, I actually forgot her name, managed to like just wobble around, and it was actually my first clip. I didn't actually do it as a short, but it was actually the first clip that I made, and it probably wasn't the best edited out there. Even some of my clips nowadays are not well edited. But yeah, so we started. Oh yeah, this year is where I actually started to play Euro Truck Sim 2. Yeah, I have to thank Risu for that. I have to thank Risu for that, because I see like Risu eventually managed to get like a lot of people to try this out, and I was wondering, what is this trucking game about? Why is this so appealing? And then I understood, okay, so that's why. It's relaxing. You can just basically like chill and just, you know, drive from one location to another with like no issues. So then I eventually managed to understand, which is why I had to get the hat, right? Once Risu mentioned that she has the hat as merch, I had to get that immediately. And of course, now whenever I play what's it called, Euro Truck Sim 2, I have to wear the Risu hat. Even if I am inside my home, I just wear the hat. Little to no issues. Man, I should get back to it someday though, if I want to like have trucking next year with the steering wheel. Oh man, getting a steering wheel for that'd be something fun, but not the biggest priority when it comes to expenses, because it'll probably be the only game I'll be playing with the steering wheel. I bring that hat everywhere with me unironically now. It's a really good hat. It's a really good hat. Like, the material is good. The etching of the logo is very nice. And you can play around with the size. And depending on how big your head is, you can just make it smaller or bigger. All the qualities of a good hat. Not just a good hat, an excellent hat. Definitely worth it. I need to head out. Thanks for the stream. Preemptive Happy New Year. Hope for more fun streams and hangouts in 2025. All right, Alex, take care. Hope you have a good party, and a Happy New Year to you as well, my friend. Yes, hopefully we get to do that. But yeah, moving on. Let's see. What other... I started Coffee Talk this year. We managed to eventually play both Coffee Talk, the first episode, and episode 2. Very, 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 very excellent pixel-based visual novel with a lot of fantastic characters. I cannot wait for Coffee Talk Japan, which is the spin-off. I feel bad that the original creator couldn't see it anymore, couldn't see it to its end, but yeah, that's how life is, and may you rest in peace. And then next up, there we go, Granblue Fantasy Relink. Now that is a game I actually need to get back to someday. I need to actually get back to Relink because Relink was so much fun. I did not eventually get to play it with people, sadly, even though you can actually do quests with people. I couldn't do it because I had to grind for a while, but it's a shame that it's not getting any new DLC, but fantastic game. Even if you are not into Grand Blue itself, nah, it's a very, very easy to understand action RPG with a lot of like love put into it, to say the least. Okay, so what do we have else? Yeah, we actually started Tekken this year as well, Tekken 8, which was nice. Ah, they're Japanese. My first Japanese stream. Okay, now this is something I really may need to do more. I did say I was going to like have study streams of Japanese, but yeah, I didn't get to that. That's something I probably may need to fix a little bit more next year. Hopefully we'll get more Grand Blue stuff outside of Japan. Hopefully. We can hope. We can all hope. But yeah, Japanese studying. Something I may need to plan a little bit better next year. Because I only had like one stream with this and Shashingo, which is very nice. Shashingo is basically just lets you learn a lot of the Japanese vocabulary from, you know, basic things that you see on the street or in a city. It's very easy to understand. Let's see. We got Rotato. Wrestling Empire. That is definitely a highlight of 2024 with Uncle Lobotomy and his unfortunate demise. And then we have Nephew Lobotomy, who has gotten a lot more successful and had a lot of things change when it comes to his appearance for some reason. I still need to actually continue Nephew Lobotomy's story because he's not done yet. His career is not done yet. He's probably just taking a bit of a hiatus. But eventually we should actually get back to that. And I need to actually chronicle Uncle Lobotomy's sad journey in like an edited video, but that needs a bit of help, and I'll actually talk about that a little bit later on the stream. Okay, what else do we have? So basically we have more Inside episodes and Shashingo from what I mentioned earlier. There's the April Fool's stream. Where, I don't know, this guy with a big face. I don't know who he is and where he came from and why does he speak in a very apparent British accent. I have no idea, and hopefully he doesn't come back next year because yeah, I don't know. His masterpieces are less masterpieces and more why. I am so confused. Anyway, enough of that guy. But there we go. There is the first collab I ever had with Bombi with Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. I mean, honestly, I felt that was perfect. It was the perfect game to start things with. And because, you know, Bombi is a, you know, fucking bomb person. And this game is about defusing bombs. So, it's obvious. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense to actually play this game with her. Bombi is the bomb, yeah, but she doesn't like us telling her that. Fortunately, she doesn't like us telling her that. But yeah, that was pretty fun, even though we were confused by most of the things there most of the time. But it was fun. It was a good introduction to how to collab with people. Then we actually started playing Strive. Oh, Days with Ollie. Days with Ollie was 8 months ago? Wow. Damn. And they still haven't fixed that game. And man, I just don't know. I just feel really bad for Ollie, honestly, because the devs could have cared about the game so much more. They could have cared about the game so much more, but in the end of the day, they just wanted to do whatever they wanted and, you know, get a quick buck. I'll say that. I'll honestly say that. Ollie does not deserve this. Yeah, it was a lot long ago. Yeah, it was. And hello, Bomb. Welcome. Or should I say Bomboko? Hello. Welcome. Yeah. I really want to finish this game on stream and see the whole thing, but man, the bugs, the translation issues, it just hurts. It just hurts. Because, like I said before, Ollie is probably, like, I would say one of the reasons why I actually started streaming to begin with. So seeing that person get ripped off in that way, it just hurts. It just really hurts, man. All right, what else? Tyrion Cuthbert. Yes, Tyrion Cuthbert, I feel, was probably one of the longest games I actually played on stream. And yeah, it was as long as an Ace Attorney game, the game which is inspired on, and I cannot recommend it enough. Because if you're looking for something that gives you the same excitement that Ace Attorney did, and by adding a little bit of like magic and a little bit of a few fantasy elements, then this game is definitely worth it. The characterization is like fantastic, just as good as the Ace Attorney series. And yeah, Celeste definitely is one of my favorite characters in that game. Celeste, she's adorable. And you'll know why if you actually like try the game. Even if you like don't watch the archives, I would strongly suggest play Tyrion Cuthbert, Attorney of the Arcane. It's really good. More people need to check it out. And then we have the 6-month anniversary stream. Damn. 6-month anniversary. We actually talked about a lot of things and revealed a lot of things, including like a transition and the outro and the Discord as well. This is when the Discord started to be a thing. And if you haven't joined the Discord yet, it may not be the most active, but it is still a little bit active, right? It is a little bit active, but if you haven't joined the Discord yet, let me just toss it. Let me just eat it in the. Let me toss it. Oops, sorry. Hold on. Let me just get it here. This should be it. Wait, why? Why is it not copying? Hold on. Give me. It should work, right? No, it's. Oh my god. Yeah, let me actually get it from Let me actually get it from Twitch. Hold on, guys. Let me go to and go here. And here we go. There we go. Right here. So yeah, 6 months ago is where we actually started the Discord, because there were a few people in the chat, including Crid himself. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. I'll post that in the Twitch chat as well for those who are lurking. Yeah, we have to establish a Discord so I can actually like ping people for any streams or any announcements or any watch-alongs that we should do. And speaking of which, we did have a few of them this year. Hopefully next year we'll do more, right? On off days, like sometimes on some off days, we get to arrange something. We get to watch stuff together, right? We get to watch stuff together, be it on, you know, Netflix or maybe Prime or Amazon Prime, Prime Video, or Disney Plus. It depends, yeah. There's potentially a lot of stuff that we could try to watch together and that I could arrange. What else? Yeah, we did play Multiverses. It's pretty cool. Ah, there it is. 6 months ago is where the first Lethal Company happened. And I'm looking at this thumbnail and it's looking like Kirby didn't even have like a design for him. He just looked at some kind of cursed Kirby and just slapped an X2 on it. And I thought, okay, this should be enough, right? Yeah, we met 6 months ago, exactly. And this is the stream that right here. And he's just round, but within the few months later, he now has an actual design now, thanks to Hugh. He managed to create a design for him, right? A very cool design, and you get to see that design in thumbnails nowadays and when he's on stream now. But yeah, he just started to me as small Kirby, small round Pac-Man Kirby with an X2 on it. A human designed me a character. Yep, exactly. Yeah, that was pretty fun. And then, oh yeah, then we started Yakuza 4. Ah, yes. I really like Yakuza a lot. The Ryu ga Gotoku series. I really like it a lot, and I wanted to find a way to stream it. And during that time, I was having like a decently sized vacation. So I thought, okay, now I have the time to actually play these games, like go for long hours to play the game. So I did play 0, Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2, and 3. So the next logical step had to be Yakuza 4. So it might be a little bit weird, like, to people thinking, oh, why isn't he starting with Yakuza 0? Well, it's because I already played them before. So hopefully in 2025, I get to play more Yakuza games. I would potentially get the Pirate Majima game, but people say this has spoilers for Yakuza 8, Infinite Wealth. But we'll see. It is a spin-off game, though. It is a spin-off game. The company run back. I think I killed that stream immediately with a free bird jester. Yeah, there was like a copyright, but it was fine. It was fine. It was fine, but I mean, I'm not even monetizing any of this. It's still not time to monetize the streams anyway, so I think it'll be fine. Then eventually we managed to get more people. So on this one, we managed to get Zen to join in, and then here we managed to get Andrew to join in, and then we have the content warning where we managed to get Bombi as well and Momo as well. So yeah, it kind of expanded a little bit. I actually missed content warning, I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised that we actually played it once. And I don't know if they actually update the game like a Lethal Company, like they do with Lethal Company. I don't think, and yeah, unfortunately, I don't think they're updating it. But we do want to play content warning again. And yeah, and there we are. And then Monster Hunter Rise. We started Monster Hunter here, right? That's the first time we actually get to play Monster Hunter. Yeah, first time we get to play Monster Hunter. And then immediately afterwards is the first time I get to collaborate with 3 men and a baby. Basically myself, SK, or SK Weeb, and Alex, and little baby man, Sailor Rose. I think he's still in here. You're still here, aren't you, Rose? I think you're still here. If you're still here, that you're a baby man, and I will say that. I'm glad that we actually literally played Who's Your Daddy, because finally you get to experience the true baby life. But yeah, oh yeah, here's where Dinar has been revealed. My little buddy, my little mascot. Hopefully in 2025 we get to see more of him in some way or some other. Hopefully, be it with more art or with more appearances in, like, you know, intro screens or outro screens. Yeah, he's a cute little munchkin, and I have to thank Alter Sky for helping me create this cute little munchkin and move his design from being this cursed MS Paint abomination to something that is a little fluffy. I would say fluffy, but huggable, to say the least. Gotta watch out for his teeth, though. He's got very, very sharp teeth. And yeah, as you said, we also started World as well. The week after, we also started World and Monster Hunter World. And I do believe we eventually managed to alternate between Rise and World. Yeah, we went between Rise and World almost every week. And it was on random days until we actually settled things on Friday. Because it's easier. It's nice to have a fixed day to make it easier to arrange things, right? So we eventually moved it to Fridays, which is, I think it's perfect, honestly. And we returned to it this week to Fatalis. Oh, Fatalis. Oh man, I am looking forward to it and also not looking forward to it, but we have to do it anyway. We need to progress. We have to progress, or at least I have to, because Fatalis is basically the most important thing to do before you actually said, okay, we finished Iceborne, right? We finished Iceborne, kinda. And then what else? Will you press the button? Will you press the button is Will You Press the Button was really fun. The fact that it had so many unhinged questions and so many situations, and Al was always trying to be the contrarian. When I always said, yes, I will press the button, he said, no, I won't press the button. And when I say I won't press the button, he'll say, I'll press the button. Yeah, it's the kind of thing where you get to understand people and their mentality a little bit more. And maybe in the future, I'll try to do this with other VTubers if they're okay with it. And we just need to avoid the serious stuff. I mean, Fatalis is kind of the big I did it moment. Yeah, I mean, everyone refers to him as the true final boss. I remember this stream. Yeah, that was like, I would feel like is probably one of the highlights of this year, stream wise. And then we had the Mecha Break beta, which is very nice. Oh yeah, it was during that time I got hit by the flu. Oh boy, getting that flu for the 2 weeks or so in the summer was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. It like fever that lasted for quite a while. My sore throat was so bad that even gulping water was as if someone like stabbed my esophagus. It was so bad. The flu is horrible. The flu is horrible. Hey, SK, welcome. You were knocked out for a while. Yeah, that flu hit me and my family pretty hard. Yeah, always remember to get your flu shots, folks. And yes, please wear masks. The reason why I actually got sick is because my sister didn't wear a mask. Well, and she eventually got sick, and then she spread it to everyone. Oh well. But yeah, it was rough. It was rough. It was really, really rough. Personal highlight was every time we got to play Lethal Company content warning. You know, we could have everyone hunt in World. Everyone has the game. That's true. A lot of people have Monster Hunter World. And I'm actually glad I got into Mon Hunt this year. One of the core goals this stream is to experience new games that I have never played before. Like I usually just play like random games and, you know, mostly fighting games most of the time. But I felt like streaming is the good opportunity to try new things, experience new things. Maybe you might enjoy it, maybe you might not enjoy it, but it's worth trying. And I'm glad you actually told me to get the game while it's on sale. So I'm making sure nothing on the Capcom catalog is not untouched. Well, I don't know. Maybe this might lead to being part of Capcom creators. I don't know. But it would be cool. It would be cool. It would be cool if it happens, but I still need to be a bit like more known, to say the least. A bit more known, to say the least. Oh yeah, we actually played Deadlock here. Deadlock was pretty fun. I did enjoy it, but I wouldn't say it's an addiction. It was fun. But I would not say it's an addiction. And then there it is, the MVC Fighting Collection. Oh yeah, that news. That news was mind-blowing. The fact that Capcom managed to get the license and have all the 2D based fighting games for that they developed for Marvel, even including the Naomi game, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, in a collection of CPS2 games. This is the first time they actually had one of their non-CPS2 games in a collection and have it play online. And as expected, it's running really, really well. The rollback has been running really, really well. When peak dropped, yes, I would say that. And because I wanted to play all the games and like talk about them and show them to people, I had Marvel Thursdays. So starting from X-Men Children of the Atom, we did manage to play all the games, including the Punisher, on Thursdays, right? And this is where I get to show people how Magneto is, Children of the Atom Magneto is such a pain to deal with. God damn. What a rough boss. But yeah, I'm just happy. I'm just happy that Marvel vs. Capcom is back. The Marvel series as a whole. We started Tavern Talk, which was very nice. Let's see. Yeah, there was UFO 50. UFO 50 is another excellent game that has so many genres. It has so many genres, and they're all like well done, which gives people the chance to try any kind of game in there, right? You want to try like for example, a racing game or a fighting game. And there's even like a full-blown RPG in this collection. So it's really good. Metal Slug Tactics also came out this year, which was surprisingly one of the fewer surprises that came out this year. It turned out to be really fun. Let's see. Yes, we're almost reaching the birthday stream. Damn, we are moving fast. The birthday stream. It almost felt like it was a month ago. It was actually, but Arbuta Enjoyer. Well, what? Oh, the heck's up, Arbuta? What are you talking about, SK? Buta. I don't know what Barbuta is. But yeah, the birthday stream where I get to reveal, oh yeah, from UFO 50. Oh yeah, it's that game. Oh, I don't think I actually like that much, man. Bro hated the game so bad it just deleted. No, I still have UFO 50, and we're going to continue UFO 50 next year. Happy birthday. Well, birthday's already over. It's been over for like a month or so. Over a month or so. But yeah, that is where the new chibi model that was illustrated and drawn by Zenko, bless her heart, was revealed. Yeah, and I am glad I did ask her to do that, and I'm actually glad that she also does the illustration and she rigs, which is very, very convenient. And it turned out to be amazing. I love the chibi model so much life, so much expression, so much like vigor when you get to see his face. Yes. Hey stranger, hello, welcome. You're doing well tonight. Yeah, the birthday stream was the first time trying to schedule multiple kinds of streams in one event. it was a little scuffed and it went beyond the time, but I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it a lot. And maybe in the future, if, for example, we have like subathons or something like that, it'd be nice to plan another one of those. Yeah, it would be really, really nice. When the creature breached containment. when the small guy managed to breach containment. A happy new year to you too, stranger. Yeah, thank you for always being here. I appreciate it. And then Balatro came along. Well, that was a game where I managed to understand. Yeah, I see why a lot of people played it. I see why a lot of people played it, and I still play it quite a lot. And sometimes the RNG is so unfair and it hurts, but I still go back and play it again and again. Damn you, Jimbo. Damn you, also Ben Jimbo. But you're cool. You're still cool though, Ben. You're still cool though. But yeah, Balatro. It's a thing. And then we started Marvel Rivals as well. It's been a game that I wanted to check out for the longest while. I wanted to get into the beta, but sadly I couldn't get the key because so many people wanted to play it. But I was honestly surprised on how this game managed to give me good vibes of Overwatch 1. And Overwatch 1 was a game that I actually played for quite a while. Yeah, and even that, there are some differences when it comes to, both games. Some differences. And the fact that you have like 33 characters gives you so much variety. And there's more coming. From what I've heard, that characters like Ultron, Mr. Fantastic, Human Torch, they're going to be playable characters. And I'm excited to see how they are going to be added to the game's meta. Let's see, what else? Yeah, there we go. Baby. The baby. Rose the baby. Damn, this game was super, super weird. And then we have to cap off the year, I've managed to join an event for the first time. It's a Vtuber Balatro challenge, which was organized by Oceanax. She's very, very cool, very creative, very artistic, a magical girl VTuber, and a total, I believe, of 32 VTubers participated in the challenge. And while I didn't do very well in that, checking out the results, much like Callie mentioned, I'm just glad that I ain't last. I'm just glad that I ain't last. Let's enter the rank together. Oh, ranked. So here's the thing, Momo. I did try ranked with Bombi. Not this past week, the week before. It was rough. I still needed to learn the game more. I still even now need to learn the game a lot more and characters a lot more, so that I'd be able to be less of a boon for the team and be like helpful. Try my best in order to be helpful. But eventually, surely, we'll be giving competitive another shot. Yeah, I just need to get good and not have much of a skill issue. Oops, sorry. And yeah, I guess that is. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much. That's pretty much all the streams that we had for this year. Overall, pretty fun content that happened. Oh wait, hold on. I actually forgot something. Let me bring it back up just a moment. I forgot that. Can I get the window capture back? Oh, there we go. It's back. Forgot that this year also marked. Let me see. Yeah, some more videos, especially these two. These two videos, recorded videos, where I get to play matches online off stream and record them and basically put them out and have a little bit of fun when it comes to editing and whatnot. I wanted to do more characters, but so far I only had like Soriz and La Diva, two characters that I really like a lot. And yeah, I thought they were pretty fun. Also, I noticed that I mentioned that during the 6-month anniversary, I started streaming on Twitch every Sunday. So I did manage to get some of the archives that I had on Twitch. Instead of like having like a Twitch separate channel, I would think, okay, maybe I would try to put the archives on the same channel, right? If anyone wants to check them out. And yeah, eventually, slowly but surely, experimenting with streaming on Twitch, I decided, okay, now we need to dual stream. So with a few games, I decided to start to dual stream. And now I think almost every stream now is being dual streamed on both Twitch and on YouTube. So for those who are on Twitch and might be confused why I'm talking to other people, that's because I have the YouTube channel on. Put the sickest brain rot cat BGM on top of it. Oh no, you got affected by the oh no, it's so cursed. It's so cursed. But yeah, I also decided to work on a lot of shorts this year. Also, I decided to work on a lot of shorts, but looking at the list, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Probably not enough. And as you can see, some of them seem a bit scuffed, seem a bit weird because my editing skills aren't that great. But with the right programs and with a little bit of know-how, slowly but surely, I'm getting the hang of this. I'm getting the hang of this. But yeah, I blame a certain group for that. Yeah, I blame them. I blame them for that. It's your fault. It's your fault, you three. You did this. But yeah, overall, I would say it is a very eventful year, stream-wise. However, since we're talking about VTubing as a whole, this year was wild when it comes to VTubing. Ooh. Especially when it comes to the corpo side of things. Oh. I'm not gonna get into that, but man, the stories that came out of 2024 is just mind-boggling. It's just mind-boggling. And the fact that there are so many smaller companies that have been shut down. I believe over 25 companies, VTuber related companies, be it small or medium sized, that have shut down. Yeah. And then there is like lots of other controversies and whatnot. And then came the graduations. Yeah, there were some pretty big graduations that happened this year. Although we just, like, in the end, we hope the best for everyone. And considering how they were in Corpo moving back to indie, I'm sure they're super talented people, and I'm sure they'll get their footing back to not exactly where it was when they were in Corpo, but in a good place. They will be in a good place, hopefully. Otherwise, media related wise, let me think. In terms of anime this year, did this year have any anime that basically thought, okay, this is going to be something I will never forget? I don't think so at this point of time. It certainly did have its usual variety and, you know, a lot of isekai as well. But I think this year, personally, for me, when it comes to anime, it was good. It was good. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but I would say it was good. Yeah, I would say it was good. Animation wise though, X-Men 97 is definitely my highlight of the year. Like, they basically fixed all the issues with the original X-Men the animated series while keeping the mature storytelling that the original show had. It was so good. So good. And I cannot wait for season 2. Cannot wait. It's definitely a potential return to form for Marvel animation. I will say this. As for movies, actually most of the movies that I watched this year weren't very new. I was trying to catch up with like movies that I didn't watch before, be it like movies of like a few years ago or really old movies like Taxi Driver. Yeah, Taxi Driver was an interesting watch, and I understand why a lot of people praise it. But it was excellent. I will say that. It was excellent. But oh yeah, I forgot about anime. I actually started watching Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, I actually started watching Hunter x Hunter because it was during the time when I was sick. I need to actually finish up the Greed Island arc. I don't think there is much left. And then after that, I only have like the Chimera Ant arc. And I think a little smaller arc, and then I would have been caught up. And I'd be ready for, what's it called? For Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact. Yeah. I'm glad they actually delayed Nen Impact to next year, because it does deserve a little bit of time to cook. Then you can join the sad gang waiting for updates. You know, it's understandable because Togashi has a lot of health issues, especially when it comes to his back. So I can't blame him because my man has been in the grind for years. So many years. So many years. And it's understandable why. It's understandable. But what else? Well, game-wise, I did talk about hiatus. Bro's been making Peak for decades. Yeah, I mean, like, outside of Hunter x Hunter, there's Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho is a certified classic, right? As for games this year, I think I already talked about them when it came to streaming. Out of this year's games, I would say like Final Fantasy Relink, that was really good. Tyrion Cuthbert didn't come out this year, but I would say it was really good. I'd still recommend that. And of course, there's the Marvel Collection and the Balatro. Games were pretty cracked this year. Yeah, there were a lot of good stuff. There were a lot of great games out there. Like, these past couple of years have been very nice when it comes to games. Yeah. All right. What else should I actually think about? Damn, Tekken 8 in the trash. I never did say Tekken 8 was in the trash. SK. Yeah. I should I should actually like play who's it called? Live, hopefully. Not top 5, must be trash. I didn't even put a top 5 SK. Because there's too many great games out there, new or old. That's why I don't put lists. At least not yet. New Year's resolution, trying to play more games challenge. Impossible. Yeah, that is true. And these Steam sales don't help. Like, you see a lot of games that are cheap, you just put like 5, 6, 7, 8 games on your Steam library, and then you never get to play them. Even though you plan on playing them, you never get to play them. 5 looks so goddamn good. Yes. I think even some people are saying he might be top tier, and understandable. Even when looking at his trailer, you notice, oh, this guy's busted. This guy is busted. I wouldn't say like super overpowered, but I would say potentially a little too strong. But who knows? Like, having a guest as a strong character would incentivize to get to buy the DLC, right? Gives them an incentive. But yeah, I guess it was pretty eventful. It was pretty eventful overall. Be it like big scale games or, indie stuff. In fact, a lot of the games that I've been streaming have been more indie than your usual AAA stuff. And you know what? I'm fine with it. I am honestly fine with that. Alrighty, now let's actually move on to the next part of the stream, right? So last year on December 31st, 2023, I had a list of goals that I want to achieve in 2024. So now, let's actually look back at it, shall we? Let me set this up. Get ready. And boom. There we go. And here we are. these are the goals that were for 2024. Starting off with try to experience a new genre. It should be a new genres. I still didn't fix that typo 1 year later. Awesome. I love that. I love that. Try to experience new genres of games. I haven't dabbled into much. That happened. It came with like card games, it came with like racing games, it came with wrestling games, and yeah, that's quite a variety. MOBA. Well, here's the thing, SK. We played what was that game? I need to actually remember. Yeah. Sorry for that. A deadlock. The trauma blocked you from your mind. Yeah, deadlock. I did talk about deadlock earlier. Deadlock earlier was fun. I would probably get back to it someday, but I would say it's as fun as Marvel Rivals. Yeah, Marvel Rivals was a little more fun. League of Legends next? No, 2XKO. That's the only League thing I'll play. 2XKO. That's it. Can't believe that is still a name. Can't believe that is still a name. Okay, next up, we have finished up season 1 of Insight. Yep, done. It was supposed to go for like 12 streams, but due to me being occupied by so many things, decided to cut it to 10 episodes. Experiment with the audience interactivity streams. Example of mine including something like a voice roulette or AI dungeon. Is the League of Legends fighting game coming out this year in 2025? They did mention. They did tease like someone was trying to how can I say this? That we're still in limbo. But yeah, unfortunately we couldn't do with these interactivity streams very much, sadly. The last one that involved like people was that involved like participation was, oh god, what was it? Oh, but I actually forgot. Damn. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, 2XKO doesn't have a date yet, but maybe we'll get it. Maybe we'll get it late next year. Who knows? Try to reach out to more Vtubers and befriend them. Okay, we tried that. And hopefully it works out. I don't know if what would happen, but games with audience participation, yes. It could be games, it could be like activities, right? I did mention the voice roulette. The voice roulette, like for example, I have like a certain line from a famous thing, and I spin the wheel, and after spinning the wheel, I get to voice the character, right? I think new genre is a hit. Yes. Have you heard of Jackbox Party? Yes, I did mention this, Rayquaza. I did, and we actually did play it on my birthday. Yeah, I played 7 and 8, Jackbox 7 and 8, and yeah, I have a number of Jackboxes there. But I was thinking more of like not specifically games, but activities or events, something that involves people and helps them interact, right? So yeah, that would honestly be fun, but unfortunately we didn't get that. Try to reach more VTubers and befriend them. Like I said, yeah, we already did that. And hopefully we'll do more in the future. Get better in the fighting games I play. Questionable, but I'm trying my best. Provide more recorded content. Yep. It's not very much, but it's still there. And hopefully we continue to make more. We can all cope about fighting games. Yeah, the struggle, the fighting game struggle, it do be real. I have my own Discord server. That was done. Stream on Twitch alongside YouTube, of course, thankfully done. Eventually I had to find a different company that not a different company, like a different plugin that I can use in OBS, where I can basically stream on both platforms without one messing up the other, which is very convenient. And then we have karaoke. Yeah, that's probably not happening. Where's our karaoke? Well, it didn't happen in 2024, but let's see what 2025, what I hope to achieve in 2025. Hope. Right, let me just fix this on. Where is it? Okay. There we go. And now the goals for 2025. So, first thing, try to join or even start an online fighting game tournament. So I had a lot of fun being in the VTuber Balatro Challenge, even though it is a different kind of genre, but it is fun to like make a tournament or even be part of a tournament, right? It may happen if the Capcom Fighting Collection 2 collection comes out early. We'll see. It'll probably take quite a while. And then next up, we plan and start the season 2 of Insight. Yeah, gonna make it very. We gotta make it a habit. We gotta make it a habit that. Okay, so next up, connecting with more VTubers and eventually hanging out with them. Yep, yeah, we need to do that a little bit more. We need to like look for people who enjoy the same things and potentially vibe, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do my best in order to do that. Provide more recorded and edited stream content. May need to hire an editor for help. So yeah, that is very important, right? I want to do my own, like for example, clips or montages of streams that I had before. But time doesn't help. Time doesn't help. So if I potentially manage to get someone in order to summarize certain stream that I made, then that would be appreciated. Only so many hours in the day. Exactly. Exactly. Let's see. Get a capture card to stream Switch games. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. And learning how to set it up and how to get the capture correctly from the Switch to your PC. Yeah. But I do want to like actually stream them. I have a lot of games on the Switch in mind in order to in order to play it, right? Have a potential reading stream. Ah, yes. So while I do enjoy like reading stuff in narration and whatnot, but I was thinking of something more how can I say this? More fantasy, not like in a fantasy way, but a fully fantasy way, but a setting that makes things like fitting of something worth of fantasy. It could be futuristic fantasy as well, like cyberpunkish or whatnot. But yeah, this might be a long-term project. This might be a long-term project if I actually find something. Or maybe I could just find like funny things and read it in the most dramatic voice ever. That would be kind of funny. And then last but not least, we have karaoke is still not gonna happen, but who knows? But yeah, karaoke happening? Yeah. I just can't sing. Well, and if I do actually sing, I might get some very weird glances from my family, and they would think, "Hey, Si, what the heck are you doing? What are you doing?" I was just singing. I was just singing in front of like people, and then I'll get into trouble. Boy finally lost it. Wait, why did I lose it? I didn't lose it. I didn't lose it. No. What are you talking about, SK? Oh yeah, the family might say that. Yeah. Okay. I get you. The family might say that. Yeah. They might think, oh my God, what is this? What are you talking about? And then they actually get to listen to my sing again. I might get laughed. But yeah. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe there might be a situation or time where I may sing. I don't know. But there's this saying, never say never. Doesn't your family know that you're streaming? I do tell them. They don't know what I stream as, or what I stream, or if I'm a Vtuber or not. No, they don't. But I did get a noise complaint from them when I was a little too excited in a session of Lethal Company. And they just said like you were a little too loud. It'll be bad for you. If you speak too much and whatnot, it'll be bad for your throat. But I just said, guys, I hydrate. I drink a lot of water. I be quiet when I need to be quiet. You don't need to worry about that. But that's how things do be once you live with a family. But yeah, these are like the basic goals for next year. I did mention a few others, like let me remember. I did mention a few others, like for example, having a reading stream, or having an interactive stream with like the chat and helping to like spin the wheel or decide on things that make challenges interesting, for example. Yeah, I would definitely say that. But yeah, I think this I think we're done with this slide, and let me just move myself back here and back here in the center. There we go. And the mic, oh sorry, mic, need to push it right here. Right, perfect. But yeah, just fix myself a little bit. But yeah, that was pretty much how last year went overall. Overall, I would say in a content creator mind, and personally, I would say 2024 was a year growth. Not just like growth in terms of like how many people sub, right? And since it was mentioned earlier in the Rambo stream, I did manage to hit 200 before the end of the year. I'm honestly surprised, but I am so thankful for the support. It really means a lot. It really means a lot, especially when I'm doing this out of enjoyment and like sharing stuff with people. On Twitch, it is I believe 62 at the moment. It's got 62 at the moment. I could get affiliate, but there is still one more condition of having like a consistent number of people in the chat. So yeah, that might take a little bit of a while. But we're just keeping we're just doing our best to enjoy things and share this joy with everyone else, and hopefully in 2025 I get to do that even more. Be it to like you guys in the chat, or be it to maybe even other VTubers, right? Like, for example, I wouldn't mind like if someone says, hey, guy, I'm not familiar with something like, for example, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Maybe we could try to like play it like either off stream or like as a collab, for example. I'd be down for that. Yes, hello Jenny, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's pretty much the plan. The plan is to just keep having fun. Yes, keep having fun and have more people join in the fun. Yes. But with that said, we only have like, let me see, it's almost like it's almost like 20-ish minutes until we hit the new year here. Interesting use of the Kiwis, but yes, hello. But yeah, what do I even have to say outside of like, I have to thank like everybody. I know I said that before during the 1-year anniversary, and I said it in the 6-month anniversary, but it bears repeating again and again and again. I am really appreciative of the support for this year. It really means a lot. Be it like, even if you like showed up like once in the chat and then probably left and then came back another time, like a few months in time, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. It just means a lot to see like people like gather and watch, even if it's like, you know, lurking or just having the stream on as like audio to play while you're busy doing something else. That still means a lot. That still means a lot. Like, you took your precious time in order to watch this space bum try be less awkward and more entertaining. If I am entertaining, but yeah, I would say like if I wasn't, then people wouldn't be watching in the first place, I guess. But yeah, but yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, not just the people who are watching, but the people that I actually hang out with. Yeah, the people I actually hang out with, and there's been a lot, and hopefully we do a lot more. Hopefully we do a lot more next year. Not more funny things, not more fun things. Yeah, I'm honestly hoping for the best. Now, again, like I said before, since my debut, I do not know if this is going to be a long-lasting thing. I hope it is. I hope like Vtubing and streaming becomes something that I keep doing for a very, very long time and still enjoy it. But we don't need to worry about the future. We need to like enjoy the present as much as we can. Yes. I honestly don't know what else to say. We did manage to cover all the points that I needed, and I don't know if we could actually just like talk for like 20 minutes. I don't know. I don't have anything in mind. Do you have anything in mind, chat? Do you have anything like you want to talk about or want to ask or want to like mention? Because I could just like, you know, go on with the chat and the funniest moment you watched this year. Oh, there were a lot of funny moments. Like the Lethal Company stuff is hard because every Lethal Company stream had like hilarious things, right? It had a lot of hilarious things. I think the more recent one is Who's the Daddy? Who's the Daddy turned out to be a friggin' riot from top to end. Like how intentionally broken that game was it's just so good. This is so good. Like, I can't believe this game was almost over a decade old and still is like a broken mess. That game was held together by duct tape and string. Exactly. What inspired you to become a VTuber to begin with? Very good question, Momo. And yeah, it does bear repeating again. The first thing, first person who actually wanted to inspire me in order to stream was a good friend of mine. He used to stream. He was part of a two-person team who used to stream fighting game tournaments in SoCal. Right? Now they don't like cover events anymore, and that friend is gone from streaming. He is not streaming anymore, but I did get to know him well. I did get to understand his passion. He is very, very passionate about stories and cinematography when it comes to movies, and always loved to give his analysis and thoughts when it comes to stuff like visual novels. Like, I remember his streams for Muv-Luv, right? Like, there was like there was the original Muv-Luv, which was basically a usual like dating sim, but then we move on to Muv-Luv Alternative, and that's where the crazy stuff happens. And what a big change of pace that game was. Well, yeah, he did enjoy like playing visual novels and like mystery games a lot. Like, he did play the what's it called? The Zero Escape series. Yeah, he liked them a lot. He liked Danganronpa a lot. He liked Ace Attorney a lot. He liked a lot of like these games, like visual novel based games. And I do remember like we used to have like this kind of like book club when it comes to visual novels, and we used to like read chapters of the uncensored version, because the censored version that is on Steam manages to cut a lot of story elements, which are very important. And that visual novel is Wonderful Everyday Down the Rabbit Hole. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but this game goes into some crazy stuff. Crazy. It's not like crazy and haha funny, but really freaky stuff. And I don't mean in like 18 plus kind of like, eroge. No. It's just like very, very like firm in the supernatural and psychological horror. And yeah, he used to like discuss about how the events of the game happened and whatnot. And it really fascinated me. How he has so much passion when it comes to this. And he showed it when it comes to streaming. And so I thought, okay, maybe one day I'll get to actually have like the ability in order to stream, right? Because at the time I didn't have like a good setup. I didn't have a good PC. I didn't have like a good connection in order to actually set up streaming, right? I didn't even like have like a camera, right? I didn't even have a camera. I was even considering being a face cam streamer, but I decided to not go for that. Eventually, and with time, I got busy with things, and then he managed to leave streaming for a good while. The duo became a single person, and he's still streaming to this day. I gotta give him credit for still doing that, being very passionate when it comes to streaming. But then a few years go by, and then the pandemic hits. And I did mention this before, but the pandemic was a really tough time for my family, especially when it came to my late dad, right? The pandemic affected him very, very badly, and let's just say it had a series of complications that managed to not only stress him, but stress everyone in the family. So I was basically in kind of a not so best emotional spot. But eventually I managed to see what this whole VTubing is, because in that community of the same streamer I was talking about, they were starting to talk about VTubers. I just knew of like someone like Keys and I and what was her name again? She was illustrated by Bay's mom, Mika Sensei. God, I forgot. Kaguya Luna, I believe, right? I think it was Kaguya Luna. I believe, yeah. And they used to like have these like skit videos and whatnot. But eventually I got to hear that some VTubers actually started streaming. And I knew a little bit of Hololive Japan from like clips being shared, but I haven't actually checked who they are until the EN branch was revealed and they actually debuted. And I thought, okay, maybe I'll give this a shot. Maybe it might be interesting. And I still remember clearly that Callie's debut was the first VTuber debut I have ever watched. I still remember it. I still remember how scuffed it was. It was so funny. And yeah, eventually I did follow some of them, like watching them whenever I can. It was nice. It didn't like grab me into like being part of the fandom. Yeah, what a stream. It was something else. But eventually I did get to learn a little bit of Hollow ID. I did watch a little bit of Risu. Because she was, at the time before Hollow EN became a thing, she was one of the few in Hollow who streamed in English. So I thought Risu was pretty cool. I wouldn't say like at the time, but now is a little different. At the time, I would say, hey, she's a funny squirrel. I like that. She's pretty funny. But then Holoro debuted. And then things changed a lot. Like with Ollie's debut, Ollie reminded me of the energy that Excel from Excel Saga. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it's in a form of VTuber, and I think this kind of energy is unprecedented, and it actually made me smile a lot. I actually said, damn, this girl is crazy. I mean, it's true. Her name is Crazy Ollie, but I did enjoy that ear-bleeding energy. Exactly. She used to be a screamer. Now she's not screaming as much, but still screams whenever she can. and yeah, and then eventually I did watch Anya's debut. Anya is a person who I grew to appreciate a lot more later compared to the other two in Hollow. And then, yes, the debut that gave me literal tinnitus. Yeah, I mean, I can't blame you. She was just so like nervous that she decided to be this whirlwind of screams. This whirlwind. It's interesting, like, you know, that it also happened again with Gerard. Once he debuted, I mean, he still screams, he still shrieks like a banshee, even though he's a T-Rex. But you can sense that he was strongly inspired by Ollie's debut by being this loud and brash in a good way. Probably not many people will agree, but yeah. And then eventually Raine came along. And then when I looked at her list of games and interests, I thought, oh my goodness, this is exactly what my old streamer friend used to play. That's so cool. She likes Danganronpa. She likes mystery games. She likes Ace Attorney. Damn. I'll definitely check her out, right? Neighbors calling the police because they thought he was dying. Yeah, my boy Gerard is just cursed. He's cursed forever, especially when it comes to his luck. But yeah, about Raine, eventually your friend reincarnated into a peafowl, I guess, but I don't think my friend was as eventually as unhinged as she is, as we got to know in the years. She sounded so say-so back then. Yeah, it was just like she was just trying, because, you know, it's her first time being in Hololive. So she is slowly but surely trying to get used to this whole streaming gig. But once she got used to things, yeah, go ham. It's the same, honestly, with a lot of people. Ollie then and Rainy now basically switch places. Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. Yeah, Rainy could actually like be a bit loud and just like swear in Indonesian and then talk about the Omegaverse. Yeah, but really fun stuff. You mean your friend wouldn't test their graphics card limit by adding raisins into a bowl? Unfortunately, he didn't do that, but we're thankful that Rainy did it anyway. We're thankful that Rainy did this anyway. But yeah, even like for a lot of people, sometimes debut or first year is so different from later years. It's pretty much evident, as mentioned with Ollie and Raine. Now, even with other people like Kiara, right? Kiara, once you heard her the first time, she sounds so higher pitched, right? She intentionally made her voice higher pitched so that, you know, she wanted to sound cuter. But nowadays, when you listen to her, this is her natural voice. This is her natural voice. So with time and with getting used to things, yeah, slowly but surely get to reveal your true self. Thankfully, Alex isn't here to say Persona reference, but SK is here, so he's going to say it instead. But yeah, Oloro just basically started my road in the VTuber rabbit hole. And eventually, finding your true self. I love that trope always. And eventually, and with time, I just started to joke around and think, you know what? What if I actually stream? What if I actually have a character design? Maybe drawn by Gira. At the time, like Gira Papa was pretty much the one of the more like apparent artists in the Rene community, right? I just said that as a joke. Maybe he could like create this character design for me, and basically he just decided to contact me, and you know, the rest was history. The rest was history. It's the same thing with Landak when it came to the L2D art, right? Yeah. So that's how it became to be. That's how it came to be, and here we are today. It's always when it comes to inspiration from other people where other people get to create as well. So yeah, the whole VTuber thing actually managed to give me the inspiration to finally say, you know what? It's time to finally stream. It's time to finally create. It's time to finally create. And it's good to enjoy. It's good to experience, but I want to create. So you had your design made first and then your model? Correct, Rayquaza. Correct. Gira actually drew the character sheet, and then eventually, after contacting Landak Deus, or Landak, or don't tell him that, but Landaddy. No, we're not gonna say that again. I'm sorry. I don't think he ever watches the stream, but yeah, he is one of my dads, VTuber dads. So I'll just say that. Yeah, he went for the L2D art, right? He will never come back here to that. My guy, I think he only showed up once. He only showed up once. But I understand. Landak is a very busy man. Very, very busy. Understandably very busy. I can't blame him though, because my man knows how to cook some really good art. Right? He does some really, really good art. And just as I mentioned that, we have already hit 12 a.m. right now, folks. So, we'll definitely say this. Happy New Year, everybody. I don't have anything cool to like show, like fanfare or fireworks or whatnot, but yeah, it's the new year. Yeah, happy New Year, guys. I know some of you still haven't reached 2025, but I also wish you all a happy New Year, and hopefully it'll go well for all of us. But yeah, him being a self-taught artist, yeah, that's actually really, really cool. And you can see the results of his efforts being on display to this day, right? So yeah, well deserved. And yeah, I also like to give like shout outs to like all of the artists that we managed to know and work with, and hopefully continue to work with this year, because now we're in 2025, and this year and the coming years, like, you know, Zenko with the chibi model art and rigging, Yuhan when it comes to art, Alter Sky when it comes to so many things, including Dinar's design, the inside logo, and a lot of other things. Fluffy Lotus who I managed to find them this year, and yes, the Monster Hunter. Yeah, there is something related to Monster Hunter when it comes to the usual group that she's still cooking for a while. So yeah, hopefully it'll be ready by next in the next like few months or so. And yeah, shout outs to like all the artists, and hopefully I get to like know more artists who aren't people who just pop in the chat for the first time and try to strike up a conversation and tell us how they need to share their portfolio. Because yesterday I had to ban 4 people on Twitch. 4 people on Twitch. I had to ban them. And there was this one last person who came in and they said it themselves, just ban me. And I already said, much obliged, thank you. You made my life so much easier. I don't remember your name, but I'll call you scammer number 1567. Yeah. So yeah. Give love to legitimate artists. Do not give love to scammers, because there are so many artists who take so much time and grind the art process so hard that they barely get any like views on their work. They barely get like commissions. They barely get like people looking at their work, and it's just sad. It's just sad. And then you have these scammers who pretend like they're legit, having like for some reason 1,000 followers, and it's all the same AI slop, or it's the same generic like logos that barely have any creativity. It looks exactly the same. It's exactly these streamer like logos or whatnot. They're all a sham. They're all fake. But you know, that's how things are, unfortunately. But yeah, again, support your legit artists. Doesn't matter if they have like 50 followers. You love their art, you enjoy seeing their work, do the usual. Like, favorite, retweet, share on Discord, share everywhere. Just support legit artists and not any of these scammers or self-promoters or AI slop users. Could you share with us how you came up with the design of your model? Here's the thing. I basically told Gira to just like have a character that is very like techwear based, right? I just thought like techwear was very interesting, and having like a bluish theme would be pretty nice. Eventually, he just basically cooked everything else, right? Like the Sagittarius logo that you found there, that's his flare design. The shoes, that's his flare design. And yeah, I just told him like, just make something that looks cool in your own eyes. I let him control the wheel while I gave him a few things in order to include in the design. And yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. But yeah, it is getting a little bit late now, and I think I'm probably gonna have to call it here for tonight. And yeah, it's been pretty fun. Played a little bit of Grand Blue earlier. It was pretty nice, like closing out 2024 with the game, the fighting game that I actually played the most last year alongside Street Fighter 6. So that's pretty nice to know. And a nice little chat, and a nice little fun chat with you guys, and it's always fun. It's always fun having these just chatting streams. But yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching tonight, either live or via the archives. Tomorrow I will be taking a day off. I mean, just chilling. Maybe I'll work on editing things and whatnot. But yeah, I will be back after tomorrow, and we'll be playing until then. We're going to be continuing until then. Mark, my boy, he managed to have a new friend. Initially, they were kind of like two opposing sides, but eventually things were starting to work out with them. But Kat seems to have noticed that he's been hanging out with her a little too much. She's his childhood friend, so things are getting a bit complicated. And also the whole memory thing with the creepy writing and whatnot. Ooh, that is going to be interesting to see how this advances. All right, folks, please take good care of yourselves. Hope you all have a great night, evening, or afternoon. And before I go, let me see if I can raid you guys to... okay. All right. Let me send you guys to a new friend. I wouldn't say I've just known them like also are a variety streamer and play fighting games as well. And right now they are having a 24-hour stream with a punishment wheel, with a Batsu wheel. That's gonna be pretty fun. So yeah, I'm gonna try to send you guys there for whoever is on Twitch right now. Let me post the raid. Also, yes, you might like this SK, but they're a big fan of Kai. Yes, they even have one of their models to have the color palette of Kai in Strive. So I would say yes, please check them out. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna call it here, guys. Please take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you all real soon. Bye-bye. Tile no ice band. That is amazing. That is amazing, SK. I just thought I had to say that. Anyway, yeah, take care, everybody. Bye.